Morning, guys. I actually forgot to do my, I was going to do a fun filter again today. Maybe we should do that, Sky. Can you hold that light? No, just leave it. So you in self-isolation, or have you, put yourself in self-isolation, or are you just staying out of this? Or is your country in lockdown? Okay, so I have so many international friends, and I used to host au pairs, and we regularly have international guests in our house. So I know people from various countries and various backgrounds all around the world. And this is affecting literally everyone. And I personally, Australia here is not on full lockdown yet. They are starting to close down sporting events and close down large gatherings of people, but the schools are still open and people who go to work can still go to work. But this is starting to affect businesses, and some people have actually had to shut down their businesses. So this is worldwide, okay? And our Prime Minister here has said, don't rush out and buy things, we don't need to panic buy and all of this. But I was just got off the phone to a friend, and she was saying, well, that's okay to say that, but she lives in a small town not far from here, and they have one supermarket, and they have buses of people coming up the range from our capital city to go and buy things from their little supermarket so that they have food. Like, people are that panicked buying. They are getting on a bus and coming to collect food from little towns to feed themselves. Now, I understand that, they're trying to keep the food running and all of that. But it got me thinking that this is actually for self-preservation. And I actually believe that it is a human instinct to, look out for yourself and look out for your little ones to make sure that you can, provide the things that you normally provide to them. So if you've gone into lockdown or you've gone into self-isolation, what things do you wish you had, or that you are really glad that you do have with you? Okay? Ourselves here, I have taken the opportunity to just take my kids out of school, so that, we can just have some family time and have some fun and play some games and not take things so seriously. And so, at school they're exposed to all of that. And so we have chosen to stay home and keep our family unit happy and healthy. And I don't really want the fear and the stress exposed to my little ones. So I have personally chosen to take my kids out of school, and which is not a big deal for me because I actually already homeschool our oldest child. So it's not a big deal. But what do you wish that you had if you're in lockdown or are thinking about going into self-isolation? What are like 2 or 3 things that you would make sure that you have in your cupboard or in your life? I've had a couple of people say, oh, I'm so glad I've got my car, or I'm so glad that I'm with my children, or I'm so glad that I've bought enough meat. I'm so glad that, we've bought batteries. I'm so glad that we have enough activities to keep the kids busy. What is it that you are grateful for in this whole situation? Because I know it is so hard to be grateful right now, but what are you so glad that you have with you at this time? Okay? And yes, so let me know how this is affecting you, because I've been messaging my friends internationally to see how it's affecting them. And this really is worldwide, and we're all in it together. So we need to stick together. So please tell me what you're grateful for. What are you grateful to have? I'm grateful that we have wide open spaces here, and I can still let my kids outside to roam free and be, little monkeys in trees, basically. They can climb up the tree. That's what I am grateful for. So what are you grateful for at this stage? Okay, bye. I'm going to wave too. Oh, Sky wants to wave. Bye. Say bye.